Hey everybody, it's John Swire, and I'm coming to you today from sunny California. I want to talk this week in this edition of the video blog about why it's a great time now to get back into the investment marketplace. I know there's a ton of bad news every day. Unemployment's up, unemployment's down. Is the Fed going to raise rates? Are they not going to raise rates? It looks like right now they're going to keep interest rates low. But I want to talk to you about what I'm seeing every day. I travel around a lot. Part of what I do is I travel to different parts of the country training Coldwell Banker agents. So I've been in Phoenix, I've been in Sacramento, I've been in Utah, all within the past 6 weeks. I'm going to give you a little feedback about what's going on the ground and what I'm hearing from agents around the country who are dealing with a lot of investors. First of all, why is it a good time still right now to invest? Well, we got 3 reasons. One, debt's still historically cheap, right? Interest rates are almost as low as they've been in any point in time. You could right now get a non-owner occupied 30-year fixed residential mortgage on a 2 to 4 unit property for around 5.38%. That's fantastic. 5.38% fixed for 30 years. So debt's historically cheap. We've got inflation coming down the pipe, everybody. I think we all agree with this, right? President Obama came in the office. He printed off $1.2 trillion worth of new paper, and it's going to basically deflate the value of our dollar. Well, this is a beautiful thing as a landlord. See, as a consumer, I don't like inflation, right? Because as a consumer with inflation, I go to the store, milk costs me more, gas costs more, housing costs more. Well, but wait a minute. As a landlord, I really do like inflation for 2 reasons. One, I'm going to repay that money that I borrowed every single year with deflated dollars, which means the value of my repayment's going to fall. And more importantly, my rental income is going to increase if for no other reason than inflation, because the cost of all goods and services are getting more expensive. See, this is why this is one of those unique times to invest. So we've got cheap debt, we've got the inflation, and then the third reason is prices are back down 2001 and below levels in a lot of places. And remember the old adage, you want to buy low, sell high. So for those 3 reasons, this is a great time for you to start getting into real estate. The properties that you buy now are going to be the properties that create the foundation of your future wealth. I promise you this. Everybody knows what happens in the 1990s, right? We all look back at the 90s and we say, man, if I could go back in time, I would have mortgaged my grandmother. But the reality of it is that most of us didn't take advantage of that. And most people now today realize they are going to take advantage of these opportunities. REOs are being snapped up at the low end of the marketplace. The key is, when you get into these properties, you want to make sure you debt cover even or better. That's the key. As long as you collect enough rental income every single month and every single year to pay for all the expenses, the property taxes, the insurance, the maintenance, as well as cover the loan, as long as you have enough rental income to debt cover even or better, you can afford to hold that property as long as you need to. I was in Phoenix just a few weeks ago. You can buy a single-family house in Phoenix right now. 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, built in 2000, so pretty new product. 2,000 square feet for about $55,000 to $60,000. Folks, that's $33 a square foot. $33 a square foot for a house built in 2000. It's not even 10 years old. And you can rent that house for about $800 a month, which means you're buying it about 6.5 times gross, or a 6.5 GRM. And trust me, with today's current financing, with 25% down, you can debt cover even or better. You'll probably have about 8 to 10% cash flow, and you know the value of that asset's going to increase over time. So listen, if you're on the sidelines, you've been thinking about getting going, you're not sure what to do, I promise you there are tons of opportunities out there. In the last couple of weeks alone, I've written 14 offers for clients on different properties, different 3 to 4 unit properties in the Los Angeles area. They all debt cover even or better. They're all trading at 9 or 10 times GRM or lower. I've also written offers for 4 properties for myself. I think this is a great time to be investing. So poke around, see what's available in your neighborhood, educate yourself, and take advantage of what's going on today, because I promise you, when you look back in 5 years, you're going to wish you had taken advantage of today's cheap debt and today's low prices. Well, that's all for now. Good luck with your investing.